and let's go ahead and get started with the round 2. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that bubble here, it's we saw the Roadhog hook and it missed, which right there that tells us, hey, I can actually do like one free bubble because the hook is down. Just make sure you get value out of that free bubble, which you got a little, nothing too crazy. You got more out of your personal, which is good. Your personal shield use has been pretty good. You guys are pushing this tiny doorway versus a Pharah and a Symmetra without a shield character, so this is gonna be I'm afraid for your team about to get just completely smashed in this door. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was kind of a weird hook. Yeah, see the Symmetra spam and the Pharah spam in this door are just going to destroy you guys. You can't go top right here. You cannot do it. Oh, I hope you guys don't force this for like 2 minutes and then realize the error of your ways. Oh, you guys have to go. You can't wait.
Be able to storm through here.
No, you can't storm through here. In terms of Zarya play, what was our personal shield? Our personal shield there picked us from hook, which was good. We bubbled. We tried to bubble Winston, which would have been really good. Unfortunately, it did get tossed into someone else. Like the Winston bubble there would have been great. Would have given us full energy. Would have lived. So nothing wrong with our Zarya play there. Right there, another good personal to protect us.
Keep being in here.
Yeah, I really think we should just go main.
Yeah, main or underneath. Underneath, you'd have to speed boost through underneath. So if you don't have Lucio, which I don't think you do, I see a Zen Anna. Definitely going main is much better. There's more space for you guys to kind of avoid rockets, avoid Symmetra orbs. But that tiny doorway versus those two characters is just complete death.
Come together.
Okay, let's all right, let's see. The bubble on Winston was okay. You guys, your bubbles kind of overlap, just trying to establish early on which one of you is going to bubble first. That was a good kill on the Orisa. Bubble whoever the Symmetra said she was on. Oh, good job. The Zenyatta just saved you. Bubble yourself there versus the Orisa was perfect. That was a good bubble there to catch both of the frontliners. You just kind of kill them and then win the fight off of it. Ooh, good job. Yeah, look, you guys' first push main worked out.
So, Hog's in the middle. Back.
Alright, so I'm going to pause for a second. Chat, I'm going to be honest. So I just reviewed that section without pausing to look at bubbles. Does it still get the same education across, or does it better when I rewind and look at the bubbles like one at a time? Because I'm trying to make the videos shorter so they're easier to consume for you guys. And if I can like review a bubble without pausing, because it's clear, the effect of it, then we'll just like move on. So I just want to make sure that everything I'm trying to do is still getting across. Muffin Cat says hi stream. Hi Muffin Cat. Electric Fizz says yeah. All right. Because, like, for example, in my head, there was a lot of Zarya bubbles that just happened here, right? Winston jumped, that was one Zarya bubble. Zarya was fighting Orisa, that was another bubble. And then I know I talked about them, the other bubbles we saw, but I can't actually remember them now. Only rewind the ones that really need to be reviewed. Better if it's a longer clip. That constant stopping seems choppy. I think rewinding is better for educational. Personally, that's why I like reviews. That's fair. Multiple takes on a scene will help, but you can see more experienced players needing only one take. Yeah, that's fair. So okay, so just for the case of argument, I'm just gonna rewind that segment. I'm not gonna like talk about it because we already did, and I'll probably like cut this part out for the video. But I'm just gonna rewind it to see if there's any key barriers that I missed. So I talked about that one, talked about this one. It's like the next projected barrier that comes out, I don't even remember where it was, but I know I mentioned it. I feel like I mentioned it. Oh, it was on Winston. I didn't even notice it, honestly. Personal, I talked about that personal right there. And like that barrier right there, that's a good barrier. Winston versus Roadhog, that's always a good barrier.
Yep, where's Pharah at?
Pretty solid. Alright, cool.
So, Hog's in the middle. Back. Hawk coming around from behind.
Yep, another. I mean, like I said, the personal shields are just are just really solid. Nothing much to be said about them. You know, you're getting good value out of your personal shields. Just don't overextend with the personal for energy. That's the main thing. You haven't been doing. You only did it that one time, so just keep it up. Not doing that. Not overextending. Like right there, perfect use of personal shield. Right there, we're seeing more overlap between the Winston and Zarya barriers. So you just have to establish early on. Damn, that was a solid kill. You just have to establish early on between you and Winston which one of you is going to bubble first. Like, you see him jump in, so you bubble, but then he bubbles on top of it, and then your Zarya barrier is not getting any value. You got so much energy here. Wow, where'd your other personal shield get energy? That was such a good kill on Fair, by the way. Oh, the Roadhog hooked you and gave you a bunch of energy. Yeah, that was really good. And see this retreat right here, this retreat we see from Zarya is just good positioning, right? You've established the space you need as a tank. You're like, yo, this is my street, get out, and then you have no barrier, so you just fall back to your team, which is what you want as Zarya. You're not overextending, so good positioning, good decision making. So here, that was good, right? You saw Winston jumped in and you didn't barrier him. Oh, actually your barrier was down. Who did you barrier? Oh, that was actually a good barrier because whoever it is just got obliterated by like Symmetra turret. So as much as you helped her as much as you could, she got completely melted.
Watch for a hammer down.
So I was gonna say you didn't barrier your Winston, but it's because you didn't have barrier. Really good kill, by the way. The Reinhardt was not showing you any respect for a charged Zarya. Ooh. Oh, I was gonna say that was such a good example of grenade to knock someone in the air, and then you secured the kill right here. Or 2 grenades. You just needed 1 more instead of beam, but hey, your Zen secured the kill, so good job.
Sorry, I probably should have spammed that a while ago.
Yeah, so let's see the scoreboard to see if you guys have a combo ready. We know you have Graviton. I've mentioned, you know,
Save my grab for when we're getting close to the final part, alright?
Alright, so right there, we heard the communication saying, I'm the Zarya, I'm going to save my grab till we get closer to the final point. You saw that Tracer has Pulse Bomb. Hopefully the Tracer gets the memo and that you want a combo with her. But the communication coming up before Graviton is always good. Good shield, protect from a potential hog hook.
A lot of them are anti-healed.
Okay, good barrier on Winston. Oh my god, this is a huge grab. You caught the Mercy in it too! Oh, that was so good. Alright, we'll watch this fight through once, then I'll talk about that Graviton.
Two more.
We almost got more than a sextuple kill, man.
Nice. Damn, that video was actually really fast. Okay, let's talk about this game-winning Graviton. So first of all, you had really good barrier management for the most part. You're at decent energy, so you're not just spamming out your projected barrier. You still have it in case something happens. Your Winston engages, a good barrier there. This Graviton is enabled by the enemy team for a few reasons. Number 1, they're not running a shield character. Number 2, they're not running a diva, so you can literally grab them whenever you want. And I don't know how, I can't go back frame by frame in this video player, but I want to look at the team's positioning right as you grab, right here. The Winston is like a shepherd. He just herds them all into this tiny cone, and you see an amazing Graviton before you that your Winston created, and you don't hesitate. You get amazing Graviton off. You catch every single player, including Mercy, which means Mercy cannot fly to anyone. She is stuck in the Graviton. She is forced to use res to not die, which is what you see happen. Yep, the grenade comes through. We see beam grenade happening. Just do as much damage as you can. The pulse bomb also came through, so your team was there with the follow up, which is what was missing in a couple of your other Gravitons. So that was a really solid Graviton. This is a perfect demonstration of the power of Zarya to assist and engage with the Winston, and then to just straight out win a game with a really clutch Graviton. So that was a really good finish. I feel like our attack round was a lot better than our defense. Like I said, I think the same points I said on the end of round 1 are the same here. You have really good personal shields. Your positioning is pretty much on point. I don't usually talk about tracking, but yours seems pretty good. Your Gravitons I remember obviously there's that last graviton. What was I know you had another one on attack. Oh yeah, this one was good too because you caught two frontliners, you killed them, and then any squishies that come to the point of no one to hide behind. So that was another good graviton. Your reloads are really good. Nothing nothing crazy there. It's just there's only like a few, really not that many, just a few projected shields that are like, oh, just one more second and we could have maybe seen a better opportunity. So really solid play from Drummer. Keep it up, man. I hope this video was helpful. Just talk about some of the things you need to work on, but for the most part, you're playing at a really solid foundation. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of these, there's a bunch of them on my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe. If you want to know when I am streaming, I announce it on Twitter when I am. And if you want to see when I am streaming, feel free to follow me on Twitch. And if you want to talk to me off stream or submit VODs, I did just make a Discord. Feel free to check that out. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hope the review was helpful, and have a good day. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. Check out these two other videos on the left hand side and be sure to subscribe by clicking that button on the right. If you like all of this stuff, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and of course YouTube. All the links will be in the description below. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good one.